LeBron James turned 38 a week and a half, 2 weeks ago as well too. And it's crazy at 38, he's averaging 38. 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 58% from the field as well too. What do you guys attribute to him being 38 years old and still dominating and being the face of the league? Like I don't understand. I'm kind of at loss for words. But what do you guys think?
Am I going first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm the LeBron fan in the building. Okay. Well, I attribute it to like he's chasing ghosts at this point. Like just Kareem, Michael Jordan, like just trying to push the limits of the human body. I think to me, in my opinion, he's the greatest athlete in sports.
Mm-hmm.
So when I watch him play, like I just think. I mean, set aside all the front office things about like not getting the trade that he wants or like the players on the court that he wants. Like, I just think he's motivated to get the Lakers to the playoffs with what they got.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't think the scoring title. Like, I listen to what he says like when he talks about the scoring title. I don't think it matters to him. I think it'll just be another one of the things that'll be on his list of things he did, which will be at the top of the list, I think, to me, because individually, like that's the best thing you can do, I think, on the basketball court is score the ball. But I think as 38, like he wants to be known as this guy that just never declines, and I think that he thinks about that every time he steps on the basketball court to, train his body in the right way to continue to go, even no matter when he's ready to stop playing.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I'm gonna say it's crazy, bro. Like, I'll be honest. Even like last year when he averaged 30, like I was like, oh wow, that's really really nuts. And it wasn't even. I know people saying like he was stat padding, but like to even have as many wins as they did, like he needed to do that. So yeah, I think it's just really nuts that we're in an age where Tom Brady is like 50 and still playing. LeBron is about to be 40 and still averaging like 30. I think the human body, like we're in a place where like if you do the right things and you take care of your body, of course you have to have some natural gifts as well.
Yeah.
But I think like we're just seeing how far we can really push it, and it's really crazy.
I agree with you as well too. How long do you think he can, kind of keep doing this? And obviously, him getting into like an injury like a Kobe could be a thing as well too. Knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen. But do you see a scenario where injuries take him out, or he is actually able to ride off into the sunset on his own terms, play with his son? Like, how do you see that ending?
I just want to say something real quick about the Kobe thing. People don't talk about that enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to take anything away from Bron, but Kobe would have been doing all this same stuff at the same age if he hadn't ruptured his Achilles. Because he was carrying him to the playoffs, averaging 29, 30 a game that year. But he was averaging like 38 minutes a game because his team sucked.
Yeah.
And then after he ruptured his Achilles, it was all bad.
Yeah, if he didn't rupture his Achilles, if he didn't have that shoulder problem, if he didn't crack his knee, he'd probably be number one right now in all-time scoring, to be real with you.
And that's, to me, the thing of, like, I can say Bron could do this for – if all goes right, I think he could still be playing in, like, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's also just like that. Like, you just never know.
Yeah.
And I don't wish any ill will on him or anything like that, but we have just kind of luckily they've all been like small injuries, but we just seen injuries start to pile up a little bit more for him than we're used to.
Ever since that grown one on Christmas Day, I still remember that joint like it was yesterday. They was cooking the Warriors too, boy. I was like, okay, Lonzo and Ingram. Damn, what are your thoughts? You think he's gonna play for as long as he wants? Or?
Yeah, I think it'll be the until Bronny gets into the league.
Yeah, I see that as well too. Yeah, I mean, I just hope he stays healthy, and we'll kind of see what happens with that as well too. But I kind of I'm all about everybody getting their bag as well too. But like you said, we never expected someone to be 38 years old and be this dominant. And if you're this dominant, you're gonna make the max dollars. But because you're making these max dollars and have another max player on your team as well too, there's really not that much flexibility to be good. Sometimes I wish he can do what Dirk did and do what Tim Duncan did, or even like the Tom Brady model, where he just takes slightly less. Even what James Harden did, he didn't get the $45 million.
Not LeBron,
but he still got like $38 million and was able to add in the PJ Tucker and some X amount of players as well too.
Better than not Dirk. LeBron is playing better than both of them at that point.
That is true as well too.
Like they both deserve more money because of like who they were and what they did for their teams. But I think like Bron is still averaging 30. You
Mhm.
know, like they weren't close to that at that point.
Yeah, that's very, very true. They were on the decline as well. But I'm just saying, like, you kind of reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? You're playing GM, and I mean, it's a blessing that you're, averaging that much, but you can't be coming around this time every year and asking for a trade. Just like you kind of have a control of that as well, too.